The following episode contains strong language, personal opinions, and unfiltered conversation. We are not experts, and we are definitely not role models. We're just three old guys talking real shit about real life. If that offends you, well, that's kind of the point. Listener discretion? Pretty strongly advised. So, welcome to Three Guys Podcast. Three Old Guys Podcast. Three dumb idiots.
Yeah. Yeah,
with just a combination of weirdness and bizarreness going on. We've actually been laughing and joking while we're setting this up, and the whole time I'm thinking we really need to record that nonsense.
Yeah.
If you're enjoying this, we would love it if you subscribe, click follow. There's ways to show your support through buying us a coffee or buying us a beer, or in John's case, he would probably prefer that you send him a hooker, but I'm not sure that you're allowed to do that on YouTube.
Can you even say that on YouTube? Say hooker? Hooker.
Well, I guess we're going to find out now.
Yeah. Well, they really frown on things like death, stuff like that.
Well,
what if you barter for food stamps? Will that be okay?
I don't know that we're allowed to swap off for food stamps either.
No.
Peggy with no legs.
No teeth.
Hey, that's a plus. Okay, so we're back.
We are back. This time we're going to be talking about the fact that we are, again, older. I had a cardiology appointment this morning, and it brought up the idea and the thought that we're all old.
No.
We're working our way towards ancient and decrepit.
According to the millennials.
And I came to the realization that I no longer have factory parts. I've got accessories. I've been upgraded because I had the heart stents put in, and I've had the bypass and the ablations, and so I'm a hot rod now.
Oh,
I got aftermarket parts. I've been upgraded with stainless steel, internals, and you've had weight reduction surgery for not weight reduction.
Weight reduction. No, it was pancreatitis.
That was a nice way.
They took out my It took out my gallbladder.
To the man who's skinny anyway.
I lost like 40 pounds. Like that.
Oh no, 40 pounds off the stick.
Well, it just makes you faster, so you're kind of a hot rod too.
Not anymore. I've kind of gained
He's
it
a
back.
souped up Prius.
And then, of course, you got Jhon over here. He's both Jhon and Tim. Now, Tim only takes you take the pill medication for diabetes, and then
Not
Jhon
the
takes
blue pill.
He probably needs the blue pill too.
Yeah, I've got a few accessories in my body too.
Remember, if you've got a smile that lasts for more than 4 hours, consult a doctor. But yes, Jhon he's got effectively fuel additives.
Yeah, I got all kinds of things inside my body.
So
Steel rods. I got ass for ears, and not to mention all kinds of chemicals that are legally now given to me. Let's make that clear. But yeah, aftermarket parts.
Oh yeah, medications seem to be a big holdover. Tim was very proud of taking his medication, which reminded Jhon to take his medication, which he did literally 3 minutes before we started this, and I
remembered.
Remembered. It's still in my case.
What's that verse you say, Michael?
Which one?
Better living through chemistry.
Better living through chemistry. Yes, and I have not gotten near my chemistry set for the day.
Nope. No, you have not. So for those of you who seem to understand what we're talking about, it's a real thing. It is a real thing.
Your cat is chewing up my headphone cord.
Yep. We're going to have a broken cat here in a minute in the studio. Oh, wait, it's the living room. My bad. In the living room.
The kitchen.
Dining room.
Dining room. See, look.
See, we're old.
Old.
We can't think of
We're in the room, and you forgot what room it was?
That's because my chemistry hasn't kicked in yet.
So, yeah.
Bye-bye, cat.
Say goodbye to my wife's pussy.
Over the years, and it was a conversation that me and my wife had last night, and I'm sure that you've had it, and I know that we've sat around this table and discussed it, is we're not in our 20s anymore.
No, maybe mentally, but not in our 20s.
No.
No, I'm still in my teens mentally, I'm pretty sure.
I'm 18 still, yeah.
No, he's not. You're like 12. You're pushing 12. Everybody can hear it on the podcast. You're like 12. But that's okay, though.
No, it's the Tim we love.
Yes, I wouldn't have it any other way. I
and
would
yes,
agree.
he is actually like this in real life. Those of you who know him personally,
Anybody who works with me,
um,
there's a couple,
or your friends,
or my friends, yeah.
Mhm.
Anybody from Arizona, Michigan, yeah, come on.
we all know that that's actually who you are.
Yep.
So it's not for show. It's not for the podcast or anything. It's literally who we are.
The king of not giving a shit about most things, especially when he's being yelled at.
Yep.
Oh yeah, totally.
We learned from him. He has that inner Gen Z going on.
I had that. I just showed him a video I got on YouTube. I saw on Facebook. It was two Muppets. Yep. But it was nope. Someone's trying to tell me something. I was like nope.
No, fucking no.
Better living through comic.
Well, they say laughter is the best medicine.
That is true.
I have not been that sick yet.
No, but Tim has. He's always joking around. He jokes around the most inappropriate times is what makes Tim Tim. And you want to just beat him sometimes.
I'm the kind of guy you don't want to introduce to your mother.
You honestly, we don't have to beat any of us. All we got to do is just threaten ourselves to a foot race out to the back.
Oh, I'm sitting right here smoking a cigarette. No foot race. The belly would not like that.
I am definitely along the lines of I went out running and forgot something, so I had to come back home, and I forgot that I'm too old and can't fucking run anymore.
I ran outside a couple days ago and realized I'm a soda can with legs. I was about ready to pop, dude, and I got these little appendages sticking out of my soda can body.
Yeah.
And then when I got these legs, I look like a fucking stork. Yeah, it's not pretty.
No, and honestly, I would love. When I was in my 20s, I was in pretty good shape. I could climb up on the roof of a house while we were doing roofing, and I could carry beams around. And, it's a standard construction worker. I wasn't better than any other construction worker out there, and there were quite a few that were better than me.
But you could move.
Oh, yeah definitely. I had no problem grabbing a half stack of lumber and going and building a wall. Now, when I did the wall extension on the back porch out here, it was 3 boards. It took me all fucking afternoon. You just can't move that way anymore. And
no, your brain moves faster than your body, unfortunately.
Oh no, there are parts of my body that move faster than my brain, especially if I'm trying to run. Everything's flapping and jiggling.
I don't look like Magnum PI anymore.
I didn't look like Magnum PI when I was younger. Let's not try to push it.
That's okay though. That's okay. No, it's not. It really doesn't. It hurts.
Yeah. It does.
But that's okay.
Just walking around the back, when we did the corners and going out and surveying, because we've got quite a bit of land here, and trying to walk out to the end of my yard. Oh, good Lord. I was dying by the time I was ready to take a half-hour break and a nap.
You're not wrong. When you guys went to
time for your nap.
You guys coming home last night, and I was running around the house doing some chores and stuff, man. I stopped. My blood sugar was at like 60. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to pass out right here, and they're going to find me when they walk in the door on the floor. I'm like, this is ridiculous,
and
man.
That can tend to get pretty scary. I mean, the times that I've gone out, like when I set up for the weddings in the backyard, for the kids that got married here.
Yeah, and realized the weather was nasty then. Very humid, very hot that time of year.
And then, half hour later, you guys go into the room, and there I am, laid out on the floor because I collapsed as I came into the house.
And then Leslie goes crazy, the house goes crazy, and you're rushed off to the hospital. And yeah, it's not a very exciting experience, that's for sure.
No, and that is our reality as we're getting older, and we have to start understanding
mortality. Sucks.
Well, there is the mortality aspect of it, but there's also the kind of comical side of it is like I said, I've had parts removed, I've had extra ones installed. I'm not factory stock anymore.
Nope.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'm a tuner. I got just small amounts of parts. I'm not super stock. They haven't added a whole bunch of extra shit. But
right. Yeah, I want to be like the $6 million man. How come we haven't gotten to that point yet?
I think they tried to make a movie for that, but by now, because of inflation, I think he'd be like $12 billion man or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, that pays for his toe.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You're talking about a movie. I'm talking about having those bionic arms, being able to do shit like that. Not the movie.
Well, no,
Of
they actually
really
have.
do it.
They actually have people like veterans in war.
Yeah, prosthetics.
Prosthetic,
and
like, and they actually have the hands that work and the legs and
right,
the whole,
but
yeah.
I think what John's looking at it from is when the show was out in the 70s. Okay, that just dated us by itself. The fact that we all watched the show in the 70s, lot, when it was new episodes. That was a long time ago to think those thoughts through.
Yeah.
You would think with the amount of years that we've had to improve and create these things, we should have something that's closer. And I know that these guys put a lot of effort into it, but we are not where the show was.
No, not by far. Not by far. Not to take away any credit from the
we've got
pacemakers.
We've got pacemakers and artificial hearts, and there's hydraulic arms and prosthetics and whatnot to replace. And we're getting closer.
Yeah, we're getting closer.
Yeah, I just think it'd be cool if you could do like they do in the Marvel movies, be able to throw boulders with your hands and shit.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Okay, cool. Yes.
And laser beams.
I'm not afraid of anything except pain.
Yeah.
Nothing scares me. I don't have any. We've sent plenty of videos on Skyjacks where we're 120 foot in the air on a lift. No problem.
Yep.
Swaying back and forth 15, 20 foot, doing outside sighting on a building. No problem at all. Stub my toe, lose my shit.
You lost your fingers.
That's your Achilles heel.
I did. I had a saw cut off all my fingers, and I got 3 of them back, I got all 4 of them back, but I was stuck with a permanent bird, and they didn't want to do that. I was still in construction. So that one's gone, but I've got 3 of them back. Didn't bother me at all. It's the pain associated with it that I don't want to deal with. And even if somebody were to come up and go, oh, well, we can take your arm off and replace it with that's going to hurt.
So you're more afraid of pain than fear.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't bother me. The fear doesn't bother me at all. It's the pain that bothers me.
That's usually associated with fear. That's the whole aspect of my point. Okay, I'm afraid of
fear of
heights.
the unknown.
No, I know what happens when you fall off a fucking building. No, I shouldn't say I know it happens. I can understand the concept.
Well, you used to do roofing, so I'm sure that you fell off a couple times too.
Yeah.
No, I did not. I did not. I didn't put myself in that spot. I was up on the roof, but I wasn't near the edge. I wasn't like, hey, look at me, Toto. No. I was in the middle of the roof, and watched what I was doing and shit like that. I wasn't a roofer for like a whole long time, but I sure as hell didn't go up there, singing and dancing.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, my butthole clenched the entire time from step one.
So we were working on trusses, and he shot me in the face with a nail gun, a 16-penny nail.
You dropped a beam on my head. I don't want to hear about it.
I got my revenge.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, but all these things associated with pain, everybody deals with pain differently. Some can eat that up like candy, and those people you don't want to fuck with. And some people can fold like water. Just they cannot handle it.
My mom slammed the door in my fingers.
Or, you get hurt and I start crying. That's just a little bit too far for me. But, I find my pain level through the better living through chemistry.
Well, see, and that's just it. Is I have a fear of the pain. I don't have a problem with the pain because I have had my fingers slammed in the car door or in the bedroom door, or I lost my fingers. I've been knocked off of buildings. I've fallen off of stuff way farther than I should have ever fallen off of. I've, oddly enough, never broken a bone.
Yep.
That's a good thing. That is a good thing. You say, oh, well, that's not a good thing. It's a good thing if you fall and you don't break anything. Yeah. That's the latter of the two, yes.
Well, I've done stuff like that, too, because I used to go to the park all the time. I used to climb the freaking trees and zip right up.
Well, you're part monkey, Tim, that's why.
Yeah. Well, and even when we were in construction, if he tripped and fell, he would just go into a roll and get right back up and keep going.
That's always nice when you can think to do that, and it happens. Yeah. That's only happened to me once, and there was nobody to see it. Nobody.
He had to tell me about it because I wasn't there to see it. We were on the same job site actually working together, and he's like, I just got back from the bathroom. I tripped, fell, went into a roll, got right back up, kept on going. And I'm thinking the whole time, I would have tripped and landed face first in the mud.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have gone down like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, and this happened while I was drunk, and I actually pulled it off. I stopped. I didn't roll out of it. I just stopped and looked around, and nobody was there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, I've done that. I've done it out here.
Have you?
Yeah, I went and tripped over here. If something happened, I tripped. I rolled in the grass, stood back up.
See, I'm gonna be one of those guys that'll do like didn't quite put enough rotation into it, so my neck will catch the fucking concrete first.
Oh yeah. You don't want to. You want to always tuck your chin.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't have thought of that and just.
Well, I was a referee for a wrestling company, and that's when they train you.
Yeah, that helps when you know how and when to do it.
Yeah. Did that help the arthritis in his hip at all?
No.
Negative.
No. Now
that kind of action does not.
When you were in your 20s and doing stuff like that, it seemed perfectly fine. And now here you are in your 50s. And
I was in my late 30s, early 40s when I was into wrestling.
Well, to be fair, if you were training for that stuff all your life and it's something you do every day, I could see you being older and not hurting as much.
You were in your mid 30s when
Mid-30s?
you were doing, yeah.
Okay.
It was late 20s to mid 30s because by the time you were in your 40s, we were in Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
So
people keep in mind when they say, "Well, you were in your late 30s and 40s," they were actually still living together. These two have been living together for like 50 years.
Not 50 years.
In the same house, under the same roof.
No, only
damn
30
near 50 years.
We've only known each other for about 30 years.
We've known each other for 30, and he's only actually. I mean, he obviously he's had his own apartment, but occasionally he comes in, and him and his wife move in with us, and we try to save money on bills when the economy gets real bad and things like that. He hasn't lived with me the whole time.
No.
You make it sound like he's just sponging. He lives in my spare room.
No. Not sponging or anything, but brothers in the sense of like the Amish. If you had more people living with you, Mike, we'd all be out there lifting the barn up, moving it from one side of the yard to the other.
If we were Amish at this age, we'd still be able to do that.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that, but I don't think it would be him doing that. It'd be his wife making us do that. That's a whole nother topic.
Who are you kidding? I mean, even at our age, she's the one that drives us now.
She's like, you're going to do this. Oh, all right, fine. What about the other thing? No, we're not doing this. All right.
And to be fair, I mean, it's still stuff that needs to get done. So I'm not gonna say it's necessarily a bad thing. Because
it's all bad.
I'm a squirrel. I will forget what I'm doing while I'm doing it.
And I play off of that when I don't want to do shit. Like, hey, Mike, what about this? And then we get to talking, and it goes a little slower, not as fast.
That reminds me of the jobs that we've had. We've done that with the boss, talking to the boss.
Oh, yeah, get into a conversation.
You've done that with every boss I've ever seen you with.
Yep.
You just sit there and bullshit with the boss while the rest of us have to fucking labor. But that's what happened when you don't have the gift of tongue.
Actually, I'm not very talkative most
You're very
times.
talkative.
But I can definitely get the boss into a conversation and not have to do anything.
Well, it depends on your agenda. If you're trying to bullshit the boss, or if you're trying to get higher ups with the boss, or if you're trying to just not do what you want,
Well, actually, we're not trying
with the boss.
We're not trying to bullshit the boss. We're just getting to one conversation. All we gotta do is mention one thing. It's like, dude, what happened that one day that you tried to get robbed? And then he goes in this whole hour and a half long story. We're stuck there listening to him, and the boss, his sons come by and go, "Where were you?" "We're hanging out with your dad, the boss."
The boss was talking to him. What do you want me to do? I can't tell him to shut up. I got stuff to do.
Yeah, he's the boss.
It does happen, but it also makes for a nice little break time.
It does. And there were a couple of times when it was like a 3 or 4 day delay where he would finish up the conversation at the end of the day and then remember something and start talking to us again in the morning, and the whole day was ruined.
Yeah.
Like, oh, damn, it's time to go home. Let's go. Okay.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Free money.
It was like, but we still, that was what was truly sad about it, is even though we were only a couple of guys on the job site, and I happened to know him pretty well, I knew the boss pretty well, so he would talk to us. When we were actually released to do what we were supposed to do, we still got more done than anybody else on the job site.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So it's not like we were shirking our duties.
No,
I mean, I think I was installing doors and setting frames, and then we had to, we were power washing the walkways, setting the concrete, setting grade. We did
drain out the bed, drain out the
rooms because the grade was wrong.
They did the grade wrong in there, and every time we showed up, it was monsoon season. The rain would hit, and it'd go right into the rooms, and it shouldn't.
Yeah, you must have gotten different bosses than I did. I got bosses who were like ex-felons and shit that would threaten to throw you off the roof if you didn't get to work.
Oh, we had
we had a couple of those.
We had a couple of those.
But this was like damn near every job I've ever had, where the fucking boss was just like, stalling, man, just wanting to kill you. It's like, fuck, dude, take a chill pill.
It's like the one job we did for
We are wandering way off topic, by the way.
Oh yeah, we're back to being old. So anyway, back to being old. What hurts on you today, Mike?
Yes.
How about you, Tim?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that box too. I'm gonna have to check that box too.
I mean, like I said, I had the cardiology appointment earlier, and they always ask you, well, what are your symptoms for today? And you start naming them off. And I remember when I was in my 20s, and well, what hurts? Oh, well, I got a little twinge here. It didn't matter what else hurt. That was what was bothering me at that moment. That's what I got fixed. And I'm out of there. Mm-hmm. Well, as I'm getting older now, it's like I spend more time explaining what's wrong with me than they do telling me what I need to get checked out to find out what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
I spend more time trying to figure out what's wrong with me. It's like I have this pain over here, but it's doing something over here, I think, to cause this. And then I start going into my own self-diagnosis. And the doctor's like, dude, I don't want to hear your fucking, you know what I mean? Your YouTube fucking doctrine on medical. So just tell me what hurts. And then they give me chemicals and make it go away. Or maybe it's an antibiotic or something, an infection. And, and tell me
or they give you something and makes it worse. And then suddenly you're sick. And
yeah, trial by error kind of thing. Here, pop this, pop that.
Yeah.
I would love to say the medical person. I mean, and they are. They take a lot of information and they go through a lot of school, but it does seem like there is a good chunk of trial by error.
It's the only way.
We're gonna try this now. Take this combination of pills and let us know what happens.
How do you think they came up with medicine? I mean, they have to mix shit together to see if it works.
Are you allergic to NSAIDs? I've never taken them before. We're going to find out.
That's right. Let's find out.
Next thing you know, you wake up and your hand's swollen. You're like, son of a bitch.
Well, why do you think there's all these studies? We'll give you $500 for being a test study.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Take this. Grow a third leg or some shit. You never know.
No, I got a third leg. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe you will need a third leg. Or
my third leg now wears a shoe.
But yeah, it's just the way of life, for us. And we're not even old. We're just at the beginning of being old.
Yeah.
It's,
Actually, yeah.
It's still another partial hill to climb.
And I don't know. It's kind of weird how to look at it because when we were kids, 50 years old was old.
Yes.
That was ancient.
Well, every hill looks big at the bottom.
Yeah.
It
when
does.
You're looking up.
And now I look at people that are in their 80s and 90s and they still look pretty spry, and I'm like, shit, I want to get to that. I remember, that's the big thing right now is the Golden Girls.
Mm-hmm.
41.
And they look that old.
And they look, and you're like, I'm older than the Golden Girls. But
yeah.
Well, that was Hollywood, but still,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean. They couldn't really get those people who are 80 plus to get up there and be as actful and good. And
right, but like her the one. Why can't I think of her name? I can't think of any of their names right now.
The oldest
Rose, not Rose.
Well, Sophia.
Sophia. Yeah.
Was supposed to be the oldest one. She was the one girl's mother.
Mm-hmm.
She was only 65 on the show.
Mm.
But she also had makeup on there too.
Yeah, they made her look older than 65.
She had a gray wig on her, and so
right.
Because
she was a mannequin, and she didn't look like that.
Yeah, she was only actually in her 40s in reality, but that was her age on the show was 65, and you're like, but I'm coming up on that.
God, I remember when I was.
I don't mind being the Golden Girls' age. I don't want to be Sophia's age. What the fuck?
I don't want to be a girl.
Well, don't be a girl.
I don't have to.
It's not the weekend.
I know. Yeah. I know my gender.
Yeah, we just left the weekend.
We did.
That was the other thing that we're at an elderly cardiologist.
Mm-hmm.
And now the thing is they have to ask you what your sexuality is and what you identify as.
Here, let me drop my pants. I'll show you.
You want the reality, or do you want me to make it up?
And I'm sure that there are some people that are, but from our generation, I'm sorry, it's not common. And I am sure that there are people out there that want to be known by their pronouns and what they identify in, and they can. First off, what does your sexual orientation have to do with your heart condition? Because if you're messing with your heart in physical activity like that, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine it only matters as far as, maybe some certain specifications when it comes to activity and stuff like that, whether you're a male or a female. Well, but that's about it.
Your orientation isn't going to change the amount of stress that you're putting into it.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing I can think of is if your sexual orientation is messing with your heart, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I think it's for your optometrist.
Or you're doing it too much.
They want to know if you're a male or female.
Yeah.
The other one, that was what do you identify as?
Dead.
Again.
I died.
I'm alive, I think.
You're alive.
I'm alive.
What does this have to do with my heart? And you can identify as anything you want. Physiology, a male heart and a female heart are different. If you identify as a female, but you have a male heart, they're going to fuck it up when they go in and do work.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to tell you what I am because that needs to remain the same.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's for those to find out.
And of course, I'm a smart ass, so when she asked me, I said, I identify as a big ass man because that's what I'm 6'4" and 300 pounds. I'm a big ass man. Sorry, that's what I identify as because that's what I am.
Yeah, that's not lying.
Oh, come on. Somebody asked me that question. You know what I was going to say? Ooh, what do you identify as? A wild and crazy guy.
No shit.
That would be Tim. That's okay.
Yeah.
And so they would put it down. He identifies as a lunatic.
I am crazy.
Lunatic fringe.
Lunatic fringe.
Yeah.
So that's for our age, some of these questions, and I'm trying to be politically correct and understand everybody's view on it. It's not me.
Yeah.
It's not me either.
I can't wrap my head around it. This doesn't need to be involved in what I'm doing. Your social justice agenda doesn't belong in my medical care. Sorry.
Yeah, but I do see the opportunity that when people ask me, what do you identify as, and they ask me all these fucking, these liberal questions and shit, I take the opportunity to be offensive as possible.
What do you identify as? A broke ass.
Just whatever I can say to piss somebody off, because if my doctor's like all for that, I got the wrong doctor, in my opinion.
Yeah, be focused on my medical care. Not
basically is what I'm saying. That's why I'm giving you these stupid answers, you fucktard. Yeah, I don't handle that shit very well, especially if you're gonna, like a proctologist or some shit.
Are you gay?
What gender are you, motherfucker? I'm
not yet, but I will be.
I am all asshole. Stick your finger in there. Shut up. Tell me if I got some cornflakes in there. Yeah, no, fuck that.
I'm not sure that would go over well.
It would not. It would definitely not. I would lose that into the battle.
All right.
Proctologist. Oh, well,
we're doing a colonoscopy, and he decided he's going to bring in the big camera.
Yeah.
You're going to lose it.
I need a mud flap on my ass.
Some of the shits I've taken over my life, they're putting their hand up there to come back without a watch. I'm like, son of a bitch, where'd it go?
Without a watch.
He took the sleeve to my shirt.
The first thought he came up with, he's getting fisted. What the?
I have no idea. I've never done that before. So I don't know.
Proctologist or the doctor of love? Where'd you go see?
No. The proctologist is the guy that comes up behind you and puts his hands on your shoulder and says, "Okay, this might."
You're going to feel some pressure.
You're going to feel some pressure as he puts his hands on your shoulder. You're like, "Arr!"
No. All that requires.
Wait. It's not the weekend. It's not the weekend.
I don't care what day it is. Give me some fucking gas. Put me out. Then you can have fun. Do whatever you want.
Sorry, we're not open on the weekends. No, that's a good fucking thing.
Neither am I.
Breathe this in. You'll be just fine.
Yeah, I'm going to fart and I'm going to kill everybody in the fucking room. What happened? You went in for a proctology. I mean, everybody died. He's the only one that came out.
So back to the point, which we are three squirrels. That's why I could say we're three old idiots. I mean, we are squirrels when it comes right down to it. So as we get older, and all of us are definitely in.
He's all back to me. Live with our weekly report. We were just talking about assholes. Back to being professional. Can't handle it.
Well, I'm
Okay,
trying.
here we
I'm
go.
trying to stay on topic here.
You picked the
Woosah.
wrong two guys to help you.
Okay, back to what we were saying.
Okay, yeah.
So the whole idea of, and we're all solidly in Gen X, and one of the biggest issues that we've got for Gen X and other people of the Gen X era. Why are you nodding? Are you rubbing your nose?
My nose itches. Okay, go ahead. I just wanted to know what that feels like. It's good. Go ahead.
He's scratching his, and you're sanding yours.
Snorting. We're back again. What's that going on? Oh, the youngest of the clan is coming out. Hello, goodbye.
Hasta bye-bye.
2 genders, remember that.
He's off to go pick up his daughter, right? He's got a purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, you were saying.
We're no longer original parts.
No, we are not.
But we are still running, and part of the Gen X generation, and as Gen X and many Gen X out there, you will probably be able to relate that maybe you're not factory stock anymore.
We can't use Supreme anymore. We have to go to unleaded.
I don't even know what to think about that.
I'm using super unleaded. I'm not allowed to have caffeine or sugar for the most part anymore.
Jet fuel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that doesn't stop me from drinking.
No fuel. Gas.
It doesn't stop me from drinking a Monster at all, even though my cardiologist now wants to assassinate me most of the time.
How many monsters have you had today?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
And yes.
I have at least one today.
I am actually being good and cutting back. It's a 0 caffeine Sprite Zero.
I don't drink the stuff normally, but they've been slowly getting me addicted to it.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Blame everybody else.
I will.
We didn't put it in your hand.
Yes, you did.
Take into consideration, he will keep my crock pot burning most of the, or not my crock pot, my coffee pot burning most of the day if given the opportunity.
Not all the time, but most of my addiction comes from this family. Even my drug addiction is now gone.
Most of your legal addictions.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
So
don't forget his cheese addiction.
No, that was when I was born.
And let's be honest, that's one of the few things that we'll actually fight about in this house is cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and they lose.
So, as some of you may know, I have a website where I make shirts that are not
politically correct.
They're not politically correct.
Not friendly.
They're to say what you want to say when you
can't say it.
Well, when you're in a position you can't say it. You're in polite company, and it's too late to change your shirt, and they just have to deal with it.
Leave me alone. I'm fucking old.
So my wife gave me the opportunity, or gave me the idea, to make some shirts for the Gen X, no longer, or not OEM anymore, and she is questioning. Give you guys an opportunity to vote. So I've got a couple that she sent me on my phone.
To the 4 people that watch us, give us your vote.
Which style would you like? And you can vote in the comments. You can go to the website and
vote with money. That works.
You're trying to sell stuff I haven't even made yet. So these are a couple of the options for me to be able to design. And if you've got some other ideas, I'm more than willing to take them into consideration. I have not downloaded them to the computer yet, so I can't put it on the podcast directly, so I will have to show you pictures on my phone. So this is one that she came up with as an idea. And this is another one she came up with as an idea. Now, out of those two...
I actually like them both.
Did you see them? Did you show
just
them
right now?
Oh, yeah.
Just right now. You showed me
I tried to look at it through the camera. I'm like,
yeah, I like them both.
Well, I guess I can show Tammy. He hasn't seen them yet.
But my opinion is a little different on the shirt because I like them.
Okay.
The design on the back, but I like the design itself, just on the back.
Right. Yeah.
He's
You're not.
Well, it makes my chest sweat a whole lot. I don't know if that's a fat thing or if it's an old thing, but
it's a combination old fat thing.
There you
old
go.
Fat thing. You're an old fat guy.
Old fat guy saying front sweat too much.
But then, to be honest, you're not going to see a whole lot of old guys with graphic tees on the front.
Yeah.
Most of them are on the back.
I like the more professional business look, like, take for instance, the little Taco Bell in the front.
Oh, they can't see you at all.
Oh, they can't see all that? Well,
no, you're all hidden by the tablet.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll leave it be. Anyway, they get what I'm saying.
So there are a couple to choose from. We would love it if you put in your comments which ones you like or don't like, or you think it's a stupid idea, or maybe you have some other ideas that you would like to see on a shirt. I'm trying to come up with some more Gen X type stuff, something to update my catalog on the website. If you want to go check out the website and check out some of the stuff that's on there, you're not going to find those shirts in most places because most places wouldn't be willing to sell those shirts.
Yeah, give it a look. See, he's got a lot of cool stuff.
Oh yeah, he does.
But I got a question for.
Now, some of those I'm going to have to make up because I need to make some 3OG shirts for us to wear on the.
That would help. Yes,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That would definitely help.
Definitely
I would like to wear. Yeah,
some Gen X type shirts and barely running but still moving. And
hell, nobody runs in our family.
I want to ask the people that watch these videos of ours, if there's anybody out there that's good with artistry, that maybe they can come up with a design that we can use. That would be cool. I'd like to check out some of what you guys can come up with as far as ideas or something that looks really cool.
Oh yeah, if you've got something that looks really good,
yeah, send us your ideas or your artwork or whatever. Let us check it out.
I'll clean it up and put it on a template, and we'll take a look at it and see what it looks like.
See if we can't fire that bad boy up.
So we're giving you the option to kind of help us create here. We would love it if you supported us. Like I said, click and subscribe. Why? My vocabulary is failing me this week.
Goodness.
Oh yeah, no. My ability to speak, I almost think I've got Tourette's sometimes.
I'm sitting straight up because I think I would have
that one. I'd be the one with Tourette's because I'm constantly screaming and yelling stuff.
You're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Henceforth, the reason why I think I'm crazy.
But follow, subscribe. We would absolutely love it. There's the ability to buy us a copy if you want to help us out with some like Tim says. I mean, we're always trying to get better equipment. And if you looked at my table right now, it looks like a spaghetti of wires. I really need to sit down and organize this better.
Yeah.
Maybe get some better stands for the cameras so that we're all on the same height with the same camera.
I'm short. I'm taller than you are, for once.
Which is weird because your camera's on the table and mine's on top of my laptop.
Yeah, no.
John's is on a box.
Yes, literally on the box.
I'm on my high horse.
Oh, I bet. So anyway, better life through chemistry.
We are. As we've gotten older, all of us have had to start understanding and realizing that we are definitely living on a better living through chemistry era of a mixed cocktail of medications that the doctors are giving us that I'm not sure any of us necessarily want anything to do with. Hell, I haven't even taken mine today. Like I said, Tim's taken his, John just took his. I still haven't. I'll get to mine after I stop recording. So just tell us what you think. Tell us some of your horror stories. We would love to hear from you guys. We'd love to respond. We're always looking for the ability to talk to people that comment on it. Tim is more than happy to look through his video. He looks through them way often.
I do. Usually my son's the one that comes up and says, this sucks, this. But you guys are doing good. Make up your mind, kid.
Make up my mind. I don't care. But Tim definitely pays attention to the comments, so he will definitely respond, if nothing else. I may not get to it right away. I don't know that John even watches the video often enough to...
I try not to. I really don't.
It's embarrassing to him.
It is. It's just full retardation for me. Speaking for myself.
So he now, if you say something controversy, you're probably not going to get a comment from Tim. You're probably going to get one from John. And he will be all up. He loves to start arguments on the comments. So if you're looking to start an argument, go ahead, drop one in there. Don't be shy. He'll reply no time.
And it doesn't even have to be a good argument.
No, here's a stick. Have a remember that. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder if you argue just
I do
to argue.
I learned that from my mother. Anyway, last closing statements. Anybody got something to say?
Share, subscribe, and we will see you next week.
Drop us a line, buy us a coffee. We would enjoy it. Definitely give us a comment. We would love to hear your guys' thoughts. Vote on the shirts. I will be working on some of them to see what we've got. So you might want to check the website and see what I actually came up with. It could happen if I get to it.
It'd be like offensively saucy, right?
Yes, the website is offensivelysaucy.com. The link is in our bio, I'm pretty sure, on the page.
Do we have a bio?
We do have a bio on the page.
I thought it was a biohazard.
No, that's when you fart.
No, that's when I fart.
I'm happy about that. I was able to relieve. That's a blessing.
Another thing, though, you started younger. Oh, I got to hide the part. I don't want people to know. And now you're older. It's like, ooh, that feels so good to get it out.
No, now
and the thing is, nobody hears it, but they all smell
proceed
it.
with caution. The bastards could slip out at any moment.
Yep.
Or you do it on purpose and just laugh when people walk into it. Like, what the?
Yep, exactly. Yep. Yep.
That being said, we enjoyed spending the time and talking to you guys and kind of going over this effective list of nonsense that we just wandered through.
Yep.
We'll see you again on the next episode.
Before we go, I do want to say one thing.
What's that?
Rest in peace, Charlie.
Well, we're okay. I was trying to keep politics out of it. I feel bad for the girl that was stabbed on the train too.
As well.
It's totally uncalled for.
Yeah.
And that's why I won't talk about it, because I think that just spreads it out there and glorifies it, and I don't think those people deserve the attention. I think they need to pay for what they did and cease to exist from the public. I don't want to hear about it anymore. They don't deserve the attention, because that's literally all they did it for, was for attention.
Yeah, basically like frickin' what's his name from Pink Floyd. Talk about
okay, we're gonna start going down that shit, and we're gonna get heated. I can feel it.
Yeah, we don't need to.
No.
When we started this, we agreed we would stay out of politics, and we're going to try and honor that decision by staying out of politics. So with that being said, we are still Three Old Dumbasses, Three Old Guys podcast, and thank you for sitting through our insanity. Thanks.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.